Alright, what's up, vapors? Got a review today. This is the Aero 22 Titanium by Rampage, Team Rampage, and Yellowkiss. This review is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to break down all of this because there's a lot of things going on in here. I'm going to do a rebuild just to show you how I build it, and then give some demonstrations on the vapor production and some of the built-in features on here, which is really nice. So we'll start going at it right now. I've got it on the Victoria mod. It's got this hybrid connection right here. When you buy the set, when you actually buy the atomizer, it comes with a threaded adapter to make it 510. You just take that center pin out, put the adapter on there. It covers up these threadings right here, and then you have another contact post that you can put on there so it fits any 510 mech mod. So I'm just going to throw it on here for now just to break it down. Got a drip tip that comes with it. It is a special drip tip. The reason being is this is just one feature of it. If you want a short, just Delrin drip tip, you can take that part off. It's threaded. There you go. If you want to have a mixed finish on there, just thread it back in. Take the drip tip out. You'll notice there is no hole at the bottom, but there's holes. Let's see if I can get to pick up. It's gonna be hard to see because it's black. Yeah, we're not gonna see that. Well, there's two holes going through it. There's a hole right there, and a hole right there. That allows airflow to come through. And the way they accomplish this, take this top cap off. If you look in there, you see how the 510 section it's got these cutouts going laterally. So you're going to line up those holes. They got these marks right there on the top cap. There's one there. There's one on the opposite side. That lines up with the lateral cuts in there. You line up these holes on the drip tip with those. So it goes in like that. You're getting airflow from that lateral cut right there. So you get airflow going like that. The reason for this, you can turn the drip tip like that, and it closes it off. So no air's coming through. Rotate it back, you get airflow again. So that's gonna accomplish one of the selling points of this atomizer. You can actually, when you have the top cap on and twisted, you can hold it upside down. It won't leak because this is closed off. Your drip tip's closed off. Your air holes are closed off. So you can throw actual Genesis atomizer in your pocket and it won't leak on you. Take the wick out. Another nice thing about this, it is reduced. So you got a nice reduced chamber there. It's held on by a single O-ring, but this is a very tight holding system because you see that there's there's this little lip right here, a little groove cut out that actually grabs onto that O-ring. So it's a real tight fit. And that's how they accomplish leak-proof ability. And I'll demonstrate that here in a second. Jesus. So you got dual air holes. You got one there, and one right there. It's 1 millimeter. You got two wick holes. There's one open, one plugged, and you got a fill hole. So obviously it'd be difficult to build this because it's recessed down in there. The way you build it, you have to take this, you have to unthread this top section. So you got that. Take the entire cap off. Well, top cap, I guess. You got your top atomizer cap and then you got your top drip tip cap. So a little different. I do notice that when you're doing this, you need to make sure there's no juice in your tank, obviously, because the tank comes right off. So if you're going to build this, build a good setup the first run, because if you have to rebuild it, you have to drain that tank first and then build it again. So you also notice there's no negative screw post. You actually use your positive terminal. So let's see what we got here. There is a bottom thumb screw. That's going to be for your negative right underneath there. Got your insulator. And then you wire your positive, or the other end of your Canthal wire, or whatever wire you're using, to the positive, which would be the top section. So it utilizes something different. I know there's another atomizer out there, the Nahula. I haven't got to use one yet, so I can't really compare the two. But I know it utilizes the same concept. I don't think anybody copied anybody, honestly. I think there's just so much stuff coming out now that one person's ideas, it's going to be hard to be unique because everybody's thinking of how to be innovative. I'm seeing a lot of things that are coming out that are new, but they're within the same time span that of someone else's. It might not be as new, I guess. So we're going to do a build real quick. I apologize for the length of this video. I just wanted to cover every base on this atomizer. It's very, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Something fresh. I also apologize for my voice. It sounds like it's going out. Alright. So put your Canthal underneath that bottom screw. Screw that down. I'm using 26 gauge Canthal right now. So that's locked in. I already got a wick oxidized using stainless steel cable. Some of you might find it easier to use needle nose pliers to get that bottom screw fixed on there better. Alright. Let's just wrap this up. This is going to be kind of a ghetto coil build right now. I'm trying to keep the video short. I know it's going to run longer than most of my videos though, so I apologize. There's 3, 4, do one more. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to loosen that top thumb screw right there. See how I got the wire tucked in underneath there? Bring it close to the post. Tighten that up. With this, as any thumb screw system, the thumb screws just keep spinning, so just tighten it up to enough to where it makes contact, and we can test fire that, see if it's running. And it's not, so try this again, tighten it up. Nope. Oh, the battery's not making contact. Come on, Kaola, what are you doing? There it is. Make sure there's no hot spots. Oop, got one at the top. Looks like I'm gonna work that out real quick. Pulse fire is your friend in some cases. Almost there. Come on. Boom. Alright. I'm getting a fairly nice burn there. It'll work for now. Oh, it's getting hot at the top again. But for the purpose of this video, that'll work. I'll rebuild a nicer coil later. So just trim off these excess wire. It's not bad. Probably clocking in about 0.6, between 0.6 and 0.8 ohms right there. So that's that. Check out this tank though. This tank has a little engraving right there. It's a nice touch. You can put that wherever you want. You're going to take your top cap. Alright, so there is an O-ring in there. And there's an O-ring at the bottom, obviously, so your tank doesn't leak. Drop that right in there. Screw this on. What's nice about dual O-rings is you can tighten it, loosen it, and it still keeps a good seal. Alright, I am going to fill this up with, where's my juice? It's in my pocket. This is Tark's Aztec. It's really good. Select Reserve Aztec from Modern World. It's a vanilla custard with a little bit of tobacco aftertaste. I like it. Fill this up. So I'm just using that second wick hole. You can do dual wicks, single wicks, U-wicks, whatever you like. Me personally, I like a single wick. Fill that up about halfway. There we go. Alright, let's see. Make sure this thing is vaping. Listen to that thing purr. It's actually over wicking. It wicks so good. That's crazy. And it's so nice. Look at that reduced in there. It's beautiful. It really matches up in there pretty good. I don't think I have a good autofocus. Nope, I don't. But I do have a nice little reflection. There we go. So there it is. Something different. I'm going to show you these air holes real quick too. So you got that one air hole there that matches up with your cap. And then you got this slotted air hole over here. I'm not sure why it's slotted. Maybe so you can adjust it. So there's your slot. You can do a 1 millimeter air hole, or you can turn it a little bit to get a little bit tighter draw. I don't really notice a difference. But if you're doing a single wick on the side I put it on, you want to match up one of these air holes with that. Where are you? So I got the air hole there, make sure it's lined up. Boom. Alright, there it is. This is a mixed finish on here. You want to make sure your drip tip, or if you're using the drip tip that comes with it, make sure it's lined up. I'm getting airflow. Vapes. The draw's a little tight for my liking, but I like a 1.2 draw. 1.3 is a little big. 1.2 is my preferred. This is 1 millimeter. Flavor's good. Throat hits there. You know what? I'm gonna see what happens when I turn this so I get both air holes open. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm not using 2 wicks, but I like the air. I like the pull, the draw. Like I said, the wicks. Ooh, to get a wick, get a coil right now. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna show you the leak-proof ability of this thing. So let's see. Still got a third of the tank full. Just dump that upside down. See if it drains out. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Oh, I see air bubbles. There it is. Bring this down so it's not a glare, or as bad as a glare. Slowly but surely it is draining. Yep, air bubbles. Come on, baby. Let me see. I mean, geez, even this, like, it's already sealed off and everything, so getting air to circulate through to drain the tank is difficult as it is. But some of the juice came out. It's in my top cap right now. Slowly it will drain back into the tank. So it's a nice little feature there. You can use your Genesis Atomizer, throw it in your pocket. Well, after you close off the air holes, close off the drip tip, throw it in your pocket, you're good to go. And when you want to vape again, just open the drip tip up. There's a line on the Delrin. You're not going to be able to pick it up on this camera. Well, nope, there it is. You see that right there? There's a little line right there. And there's a line on your top cap. Line those up. Your airflow is opened up on your drip tip with this drip tip that's included. Line up these 2 lines right here, and both of your air holes are open. You're vaping again. Nice setup. I like that. This is a friend of mine's. He let me use to review. If I had the money, I'd go out and buy one of these if they're in stock. They are not in stock currently on the Rampage Vapors website, but if you want to buy one, you're looking at $270 for the brushed or the polished, and then $280 for the brushed gold. I don't know what that looks like. I looked at a picture, but you can't really tell the difference. Their pictures are kind of crappy. But if you go to rampagevapor.net, you can pick them up when in stock. And I'll show you what else I got just the other day. I'm gonna do a review on this once my S&P tank comes in. I'm gonna do a review on the GP Paps X. this thing so far is lovely. Just using a crappy X10 tank on there. Don't judge. It works. I'm just messing with the air control. But anyways, yes. Aero 22 titanium. Thumbs up for me. I would buy one in a heartbeat. But I don't have the money. Alright, that's all. Thanks for watching.